Ever wanted to figure out your arrow weight before you build the arrow? It's actually not as hard as you think it is. I hate math, but this is actually pretty easy to do. Let me show you. This is also extremely handy whenever you're going to be doing your own homework to try to find a particular weight that you're going for so you can figure out which arrow you need to go with in general. The first thing you're going to need to do is figure out what spine you need based off of your draw length and your poundage, and if you're running some kind of crazy weight up front. And I don't mean crazy weight up front as in the people that go for higher FOC are crazy, so y'all calm down. It's okay. I didn't mean nothing by it. The next thing you're going to want to figure out is how long you're going to cut your arrow. So I'm going to keep it very simple just for example reasons. I'm a 29-inch draw. I know I'm going to cut my arrow to about 29 inches, excluding the components length. So for example, I'm going to grab a Black Eagle Carnivore. Now, I already know I'm a 300 spine because I'm a 29-inch draw and 70 pounds. So I'm going to come right here on the back of the box, 300 spine, inner diameter, outer diameter, GPI or grains per inch on a 300 spine is a 8.5. Needed that information. Now, before we get into the math, go ahead and try to tally up as much weight information about the components of that particular arrow that you're going to use as possible. For example, I know this one has like a 23 grain aluminum insert. I'm going to add like 7 grains for the nocks, and if I was going to do wraps and fletchings, I would add more. So we know we have a 8.5 grains per inch. We also know that I'm going to be cutting my arrows 29 inches. So now we got to take 8.5 times 29. I got to do the math on the calculator because I'm by far not that smart. All right, so we took that, multiplied it, got 246.5 grains so far. Then you have to tally in the insert and the nock as well. That's going to be a combined weight of about 30 grains-ish. So plus 30 is going to give us 276.5. And then roughly another 15 grains, depending on what fletchings are on there for all 3 fletchings. So 15, oops, plus not 9, brings us to 291.5. And then the last thing you're gonna add up is your field tip or broadhead weight. So I always run 100 grain. So boom, add that up. That's gonna give me 391.5 estimated total weight on that particular arrow with that particular spine and that particular weight field tip. Now, of course, you can get a whole lot more accurate if you have a grainage scale and you're weighing everything, the exact nock, the exact insert, each fletching. If you even want to get down the nitty gritty, you can take in consideration how much glue you're going to use on the insert and the fletchings if you're going to fletch your own arrows. It can be extremely scientific, but just to give you a very close general ballpark of what your total arrow weight will be before you buy it and build it out, that's a good thing to keep in your back pocket.